on the lights. And do we have any questions? Yes.
Well, first of all, congratulations. I don't know if that was a bad case of flatlitis or other people liked it too. Very good presentation.
Okay.
A few quick questions. One is with the Harbin Cathedral, that icon, is that the same cathedral where John of Shanghai served?
Well, he was the Bishop of Shanghai, so he resided in Shanghai, but he definitely had visited Harbin because it was a major center.
It was associated with the Harbin.
Right.
I was asking that because the icon you said so it renewed itself, and St. John of Shanghai is associated with so many miraculous sorts of.
Yeah, it renewed itself in the early 20th century, but we know that St. John would particularly venerate this icon, even when he would come visit in New York City.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the other question, you had said that with the make mantle that Tsar Nicholas wore in the last coronation.
Yes.
That was, you said there were issues associated with keeping it here. What was that?
Well, it's more about getting it out. I would say that it's not so much an issue today. I just also wanted to emphasize that happens to be an object that is really always here, as opposed to the Kursk icon, which often travels. Yeah. Yes.
We got one correction about that. Well, you mentioned Valeria Constantinovna Eki.
Yeah.
Okay, you forgot to mention that she also wrote the service for the icon.
Yeah, the Kursk icon. Yeah.
And then the other one is that the elevator, you photographed the elevator,
Yeah.
which is the first one here.
Yeah.
That doesn't go down to where the subway was. Okay, it's the second elevator that went down to the elevator. The button is still there, it was just disconnected.
Oh, that's not on the one.
The smaller elevator is the one that goes all the way down to the sub-basement, really sub-basement.
So there's a sub-basement?
I used to hang out there.
But is there a sub-basement?
There's another one.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're relentlessly factual here, so, yes, thank you for enlightening us,
I
yeah.
used to hang out there, that's why I know.
Okay. Is it cool? Yeah? Is it cool? Yeah? Okay, any other questions? Yes.
You talked about the bishop, Tikhon?
Tikhon? Yes. Yes.
Okay. You said that he was presiding on 97th Street?
Yes.
And then he died, so he came here from Russia and then went back to Russia and was killed?
Yes.
Worked here
Yes.
then?
Yeah. I mean, he didn't know
Right.
exactly
He
what
didn't
fate
know
would
what
await
fate
him,
would
but
await him.
yeah. Yeah, that was
What
because
was
he
it?
served in New York before the
What
revolution.
was the time frame between here and then going back?
Well, he would have been here the early 20th century, and I'm not sure if he was still in New York with the election of the new Patriarch of Moscow, which would have been 1917, or if he had already relocated to another city. But that is definitely when he returned to Moscow.
About 1917?
Yes.
He went back?
Right.
So he goes.
He would have, yeah, and he would have been in New York for, I guess, definitely the first decade of the 20th century. Yeah.
He returned for the Savoy when they had the election.
Yeah.
That's when he returned.
Yeah, he was elected when they had the Sabor in Moscow. Yeah.
Saint Tikhon, they wanted to build an Antiochian church in Saint Raphael of Brooklyn.
Yes. So Saint Raphael of Brooklyn, who was a Antiochian bishop, served with Saint Tikhon as well. So yeah, they knew each other. Yeah. Any other questions? Yes.
Historically, what has been the relationship between this cathedral and other cathedrals in the city, including those that are not Russian, in other words, Ukrainian, Romanian, Belarusian? Has there been a relationship at all?
Well, that reflects kind of the complex system that the Orthodox Church maintains, which is where we don't have one supreme head of the church. There are multiple bishops and patriarchs who are in a sense all equal, but some are more equal than others, or first among equals, or first hierarch. So we are all united in our theology, but we operate as separate institutions. So we elect our own bishops, maintain our own finances. The culture that is infused in any given Orthodox church will reflect that country's culture. So there might be differences among Greeks, Russians, Romanian, Bulgarians. Some jurisdictions have better relationships than others, and depending on whatever the contemporary situation is in those countries, that relationship could change. So, historically, I would say we've had pretty good relationships with the Serbians. But, we've had visitors from all the different Orthodox jurisdictions. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah.
Christopher, thank you for your presentation. Superior, splendid. I have a question with reference to St. Sergius church downstairs. You said that part of the iconostasis is a fragment dating back to the 16th century.
Yeah.
Correct? And was it, how was it determined? Was it professionally inspected, or was there?
Yeah, so from what I understand, to create the iconostasis, again, the majority of it was created for the 77th Street Church. But the royal doors were acquired actually at auction, and they were authenticated to be from the Fyodorovsky lower church in Tsarskoye Selo. And then the icon above the royal doors, from what I understand, was also purchased at an auction separately, and it had been identified as coming from the 16th century. Yeah. Okay, any other questions? Everyone is welcome to join in the reception. Next to the refreshments is a basket. Please give generously if you can for the Building Restoration Fund. And as you make your way to the refreshments, we can also listen to the final part of Lekovsky's Angel Vopiashe, or The Angel Cried Out. We heard a little part of it at the beginning of the presentation, and this is the final part, once again recorded Easter night of this year. But you're welcome to get drinks and Russian snacks.